All right, everybody, it's me. I'm Wild Bill here with my buddy Chad on the split screen. What's happening, bud?
Good afternoon. We're going to talk some Royals and Chiefs. So here we go.
Yep, and
The
welcome everybody
Go
to
ahead.
another episode of Chiefs and Royals chat with us, and glad to have y'all. And let's go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt you there, Chad.
It's okay. Um, it's been one of those weeks, anyways, like we were talking about. It's been a crazy week. Nothing's been going good, but hey, got the game coming up this weekend, so that's why we watch it, is get away from reality sometimes.
Oh yeah.
A lot of gossip to talk about, which sometimes it could be good, sometimes it can be bad. Um, but for us Royals fans, hasn't been a very good season, and I think they have like one more series to play. And you got the record there, Bill. Sad
Yeah,
enough.
54 wins, 105 losses so far. That's the worst they've ever done by far.
Yeah, it's like the bad news bears.
Just
I'm not gonna bust the chaps tonight about it. It's hopefully next year we can do a little pre-game stuff and see if they get any free agents in to help them out.
yeah.
So let's go ahead and move on before we get depressed here. Um, Chiefs. We're a little late making our video, but never get too old talking about a good win. Was it 41-10? The Chiefs won, and they started playing better and thinking with their heads.
Yeah.
So, scoring anytime you score 40 some points, you think the Chiefs should win.
Oh, absolutely. It's just really aggravating watching the refs, just blatantly call out, the tight end there and make all those calls, but yet they weren't doing it for any other. They're not doing it on any other team that have guys set back even deeper or as deep, and it's only him.
Yeah, the right tackle. So, Javon Taylor. Yeah, they are picking on him. It's obvious.
There's no reason for it. It needs to stop.
Yeah, and they showed that they put one of our. They took him out of the game, and they put in another offensive lineman, and they weren't calling it on him.
Yeah, he was in the same spot, if not more, further deep, and they weren't calling anything on him. Right. So the refs are deliberately calling penalties on him for whatever reason. Who knows? But
it's because Chris Collinsworth on Monday night or Sunday night game, or it was a Thursday night game against the Lions. He was calling it out, and check it out. Look, he's, and then Lions fans were just like, must have been drunk and listening to him and complaining and moaning. And if you look at all the other tackles like Dallas, 49ers, all those tackles are doing the same thing he is and not being called for it. So it's just people crying.
Yeah. Well, it needs to stop.
Yeah.
Flat out. I mean, ridiculous.
Well, even Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes said something on it on one of their pressers. They were talking about it's pretty obvious, and they're tired of it. So they're probably sent a complaint to the league.
There needs to be, definitely.
So for you people all, and even I was on that bandwagon, getting over Taylor. Now that there's been that brought to light, you can get behind him because it's ridiculous what they're doing with him.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, that could have put another 14 points up on the board. That they called him on that, and MVS had a 50-yard wide open touchdown. Remember that?
Yeah.
then they called it back. It's like, you know what? You're just trying to make it look like the Dolphins are the only ones that can score points. So
Yeah.
so defensively, the defense, they're top five right now. They are looking good, man. The defense is, in fact, defense didn't allow the starting defense didn't allow any points.
Yeah.
It's when you put the backups in, and um, they got some garbage points. And I know the Bears. It's one of those organizations. If I was a Bears fan, I'd be mad because they're not helping their quarterback out any. So I'm lucky. I'm lucky to be a Chiefs fan.
Absolutely.
So, um, who would you say was on the Bears game was the offensive player um, during that game?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, we had some great plays. I mean, I don't know if there's any one that did, exceptionally well. I mean, Mahomes did great, like he always does, or almost always. As long as the receivers are catching and the runners are running, he looks good. So, as long as everything's working, it looks good for him. Um, I mean, Kelsey was looking good. Um, I meant to write down the guys that were getting the touchdowns, and I didn't have time to do that.
Well,
Um,
one of those guys was the running back. Jared McKinnon had
yeah,
2 touchdowns.
yeah,
So anytime he gets involved and Pat starts throwing to the running backs out of the back, that's when we start kicking butt. Because Jared McKinnon, he's all veteran, you know, and Rice almost had 2 touchdowns. He had them at the 1 yard line, both the slant passes. Like I felt bad for him because it's like he should. That first one maybe should have counted. The second one was pretty much right on. It was on the one. So, um, Travis Kelsey caught a touchdown, but we'll talk about that here in a few minutes,
yeah.
along with another subject. Um, Defensively, um, it's our cornerback shut him down, and Chris Jones did okay. I think that they just got pressure up front, and they all played as a unit. They're fast. Our
Yeah.
defense, they come to the ball. They're all ball hawks. They come to the ball. So, who is there anybody on the defense that you can think of?
Not really right
You
off.
can
I
you
mean,
can give it. You don't have to have a name. You also can give it to a unit, like the defensive backs or linebackers, or you know.
yeah. I mean, I think they all did. I think they all did pretty good. I mean, I didn't really see a whole lot of standout. I mean, I saw some great tackles and stopping them or getting them behind those line of scrimmage to where they didn't get where they lost yards. So those were great. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah. So I think as a unit they played very good.
yeah, they did great all the way around.
Yeah, yeah. So that game was awesome, but also keep in mind they're right there with Denver. The Bears and Denver, they both. I'm sorry to say it, they suck. Um, but if it's a get right game, that was it. Hope now. Um, so we got to have the mentality that you know for the next game that we can focus and catch the balls and play defense.
Oh yeah,
Uh, so during that game, Taylor Swift did show up, and it's been a lot of mixed emotions about it. People saying, "So what? Who cares?" Hey man, Travis Kelsey's my boy, and I would never block that guy. I'd be his wingman any day. I'm happy for Travis Kelsey.
yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of hers at all. It's not my type of music at all. I mean, I don't really care. I think it's funny. I thought it was hilarious that he went to her concert and tried to get her a bracelet, and I was like, wait, what? So
Yeah.
it's funny. I'm not going to say anything bad about it because I'm like, dude, go for it. Have a great time. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? So
Yeah.
I mean, the worst that can happen is they get together, they break up. She writes a nasty song about him. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I said, like I'm with you. I know who she is. I know some of her songs off the radio. I know how many awards she's won and stuff like that because it's always on the news. But I don't I don't dislike her. I'm just
Yeah,
Van
I'm,
Halen's my stuff.
I'm just not a fan.
you know. Yeah. So and she's a good looking woman. So good for him, man. So, but anyway,
Yeah,
she there's rumors. It's probably not rumors, but they went to an after party, and I guess she met Mahomes and Mahomes' wife, and they get along good. Took some shots together and exchanged phone numbers. I guess they're going to start coming to the games together, and they are going to go to the Jets games. What I'm hearing. So
yeah. I didn't know if she was going to go to a Jets game or not, or if that was just rumor. So me,
well,
I don't really care. I'm just like, whatever. But
I do because I like the Chiefs having attention.
yeah.
I want
I
us
mean,
to
I
have all
think
attention.
I think it's hilarious that Kelsey is smack dab in the middle of the Taylor Swift effect. His jersey sales are way up. I mean, he got tens of thousands more followers on Instagram or something. I don't know what they were saying. I'm thinking of Instagram, and it was just so
Yeah.
funny because
And the fact that he got the last touchdown of the game and they were all cheering and they showed that was good. That was cool.
it was hilarious.
But
I,
but yeah, his sales have gone like you said straight through the roof.
oh yeah, and it's not stopped yet. I mean, his jersey sales keep going up and up, and so
Yeah.
hey, I'm all for it, man. Go for it. Have a great time. You know, enjoy it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. You know,
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll
uh,
see how that this we'll see how that continues. The saga continues. You agree with
yeah.
that?
Oh yeah.
I guess that's something to talk about on the show here. Again, subscribe. Um, we need to get our friends to tell other friends, and we're still looking for that third person.
Hmm.
So we're willing to interview and all that good stuff.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
it would be nice to have somebody that knows how to edit and that type of thing. What do you think about that, Bill?
Oh, absolutely. We were just talking earlier today about how we got to get the intro music and outro music and get video clips of the game so we can have something to look at while we're talking about it. Say, hey, this play here was absolutely awesome, and this call right here was the worst call we've ever seen from the refs, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's
Do
what
you
we need to be doing.
do you have the boo on there? I want to hear the boo for the refs picking on Jonathan Taylor.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
That's we need that more.
Oh yeah.
So okay, I like it. It's funny. Okay, now we're moving on to we're playing the Jets, and poor Patrick Mahomes won't be able to face Aaron Rodgers. He's been trying to face him for years. If you listen to some of Patrick's interviews, he would say that one of the players he looked up to in the NFL was Aaron Rodgers. So I don't know if that's ever going to happen now because I think Aaron Rodgers is probably out for the year. And now you're facing the Jets team that defensively they're pretty good. Offensively, they're not good.
Yeah.
But within saying that, you can't act like that. You have to go in acting like they're a championship team. Otherwise, you will get beat.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
That's kind of what happened with the Lions. We're hanging up our banner. We don't have to really focus. Yeah, I mean, you played your F game, but still, you could have won because you only lost by one.
Yeah.
So sometimes you need a quick, swift kick in the butt. But anyways, do you have the injury um, stuff that I sent you over? We'll go over the injuries real quick.
You find it here. Okay.
Should be on your text there.
So yeah, we've got Noah Gray. I mean, these are all unspecified except for Nick Bolton, who's out. It just says out. Jalen Watson is out. We got Chris Jones, uh, Kadarius Toney, Patrick Mahomes, unspecified. Brian Cook, Willie Gay Jr., Nick Jones, Pacheco, Donovan Smith, Snead, and Justin Watson.
Okay. Well, so we got one cornerback out, Watson or Jalen Watson, I think, and then we got Nick Bolton, the linebacker, which he's from Missouri. He's really good. But our linebacking core is good, so we should still be solid there. And cornerbacks were still good. Chris Jones being hurt, he'll probably play, but he'll be limited on snaps. And of course, Patrick Mahomes. In the last game, he always gets his ankle rolled up on. You're going to have to do something like put some metal armor around his ankles or something, because people like to go for his ankles.
Well, it's pretty messed up because if the refs hadn't called that penalty on what's his name setting back,
Yeah.
the BS call. If they hadn't done that call and given the penalty, they would have been Patrick Mahomes would have been off the field and he wouldn't have gotten hurt. So this is all down to the refs and their BS call. It needs to stop. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. If you let somebody do that for 4 years and you let other people do it, just because the Chiefs are winning most of their games, and you want to try to dictate, shape up points or whatever, because you're betting or whatever, or you want some other team to win, that's BS.
Yeah. No.
Listen to me. Look in the mirror, people. That's BS. Look
Yeah.
in look in my monitor here. Right, Bill? It's
Oh yeah.
BS. We need a boo. We need a boo.
Yeah, there's no reason
Right,
for all that nonsense going on. You can't pick on just one player on one team when all the teams are doing it. So
yeah. Yeah. Hey, if you can talk about it, we can talk about it. All right. And you're just poor losers and poor winners from the Detroit Lions. Okay. I'll see you get through the Eagles and them. I'll troll you big time. And you won't beat us 9 out of 10 times. So if you make it to the Super Bowl. All right. So is that in on the injury report there?
yep, that was it.
Okay. So not too bad. Keys to winning this game, I would say, with this team, I'd just try to run it and do some screens, and then take some shots down the field later on in the game when they wear them out. You got an offensive line, use it.
Yeah, when we're going up against the Jets, we're gonna have to. We really got to get the running game going again. I mean, we can't just let Mahomes just throw all the time. And then, oh, well, one out of every four, oh, we're going to run it. And, he doesn't get anywhere because we're trying some weird trick play or something that didn't work. So,
Yeah.
Just work on getting just good runs going through, get some yardage. I mean, it was the last game. I'm like, stop throwing the ball, run the ball. And they next play, they ran the ball and got 4 yards or 5 yards, 6 yards. You know, it's very simple.
Yeah. Especially if it's working, don't stop.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you're getting yards running it, keep on running it.
yeah. No muff punts, no turnovers.
Yep.
Turn them over. Turn the ball over. I want to see a pick six from our defense this weekend.
Absolutely.
Interception. You want to call it interception, Bill, and run back for a touchdown.
Yeah. Well, I'm
So,
telling you, that pick six last game was awesome. I love that.
yeah.
Yeah, it just bounced right out of his arms. Our guy gets it and just runs. It was awesome.
Yeah. It is. It is great. So, I mean, the keys to the game are, giveaway takeaway ratio. Put a lot of pressure on your quarterback. He's not that good. You, don't let him get in a rhythm.
Yeah.
Bury him from the start, and run the ball. And need to score in the red zone. A lot of points.
Oh yeah.
So, anyways, I think it's going to be in a 40s. I think it's going to be like 38-14
Against the Jets.
Yeah. Chiefs win, of course.
Well, yeah, I got the Chiefs, but I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit closer than that. I'm saying by 10.
By 10 points? Okay. That's I'll still take that. So, all right, well, that's it for that. We're going to move on to the picks that we picked last week, and then we're going to pick, and we're going to wrap it up after that. So again, subscribe to our station, like, share with friends that are all Kansas City Chiefs fans. We appreciate it. We want to do some live chats, soon. All right, so on to the picks here last week. I just picked this by the heart. I wanted this to happen, but it didn't happen. The Lions. Where is this at? Okay, Lions won, and Bill, you won that. You picked that, and I picked the Falcons, and Lions won 20-6. And now these guys got big heads. That bothers me. Same with the Cincinnati Bengals fans. And moving on, Chargers. Nobody. We both lost that one. Chargers won 28-24. Next one is Raiders. Is that what that is? I have to get some light here. It's the Packers and Saints. Packers 18, Saints 17. I won that one. And then we both didn't get the next one, which is the Titans 37 and the Jaguars 17. What happened to the Jaguars, man?
No idea. I think I saw a few minutes of that.
Yeah. Okay, we both got this one. We said Miami is going to win. They beat the Browns 70 points to 20. Or they beat the Broncos. Broncos, horrible, man. A part of that's, Miami is good, but the Broncos are just crap. Buffalo Bills, 37. They won 37-8 against Washington. We both got that one right. And Bill, you got this one right. I didn't. This is my cousin's team. This is my mom's hometown team, the Colts, Indianapolis. Won against the Ravens, 22-19. You got that one right.
Yep.
Both of us got the Patriots 15-10 over the Jets. Both of us got the Panthers 27-30, or got the Seahawks 37-27 over the Panthers. Both of us got the Bears, Kansas City over the Bears. We know that one, 41-10. Cowboys lost to the Cardinals, so we both lost that one. Can't believe that. And then, let's see here. Both got the Steelers over the Raiders. Both of us got the Eagles, 25-11. And both I picked the Rams, but the Bungholes pulled it out. Cincinnati Bungholes. Oh, I'm sorry. And we both lost that one. But so we did pretty good. We probably went about 500 So,
Yeah.
Anyways, you want to pick for next week, or you want to wait till our next show?
No, let's go ahead and do it. We can knock that out real quick.
All right, go ahead and pull up week number 4 on there, and you can read them off.
Week number 4, we already had the Lions and the Packers. The Lions won 34-20. So, no reason going over that one because we already know.
All right.
Then Sunday, we got the Falcons and the Jaguars.
Falcons and the Jaguars. God. And where are they playing at?
It doesn't say. It just says Falcons and Jaguars.
Okay, again. I'm going to go for the Jaguars again. They should snap out of that funk, but man, if they don't, then they're in real trouble. I'm going to go Jags by 3 because it's going to be close. Jags by 3.
You want Jags by 3?
Yeah, Jacksonville by 3.
Okay. I'm going to go Jaguars by 3.
Jags by 3. Okay.
Okay, next game, the Rams and the Colts on Sunday.
Rams and the Colts?
Yep.
And are they playing in Indy or LA?
I think that's Rams home game.
Here's the problem. Rams should have beat Cincinnati, but they have no offense, it seems to me. So I'm going to go for the Colts.
Okay.
Colts by 3.
Yeah, I think I'll go Colts by 3 also.
All right.
Next game is also Sunday at noon. It is Ravens and the Browns.
Ooh. Ravens and the Browns. That is tough. That could go either way. I'm gonna go Browns 3.
Okay. I'm going to go Ravens by 3. Just shake it up.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Okay. And we have Vikings and the Panthers.
Vikings and the Panthers?
Looks like it's hard to tell. I think it's a Vikings home game.
Both are not doing too good. But I'm going to go for the Vikings by 3.
No, I'm going to go Panthers by 3. Just to throw that up.
Okay.
Now we've got the Bengals and the Titans.
This one will be a close game. Again, I'm going to go against the bungholes because Macaulay Culkin is still a little injured, but it could go either way because Cincinnati does have a good defense. I'll go Titans by 3. Hang on here. Okay, who do you have?
I think I'm going to go the same.
Titans by 3?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, now we got the Buccaneers and the Saints. And looks like it's a Buccaneers home game.
Some of these are just... I'm going to go for Saints.
Okay.
By 3. Again, all of these are close.
I'll go Buccaneers by 3.
Bucks by.
Okay. Now we have the Dolphins and the Bills.
Dolphins and the Bills. Was that played in New York or Miami or?
Miami.
I'm gonna say Buffalo because they did, they didn't play a real team last week.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be coming off that high. And I'm gonna say Buffalo. Low by 3.
I'm gonna go Dolphins by 3.
And you could be. They could win it.
Yep.
Okay. These are all close.
Next we have Broncos and the Bears. Like it's Broncos.
Yeah. It's the crap bowl. Crap bowl 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for the Bears by 3. But I wouldn't be surprised if that went the other way.
That's what I was thinking too.
Bears by 3?
Yep.
For you?
Okay, now we have the Commanders and the Eagles.
Yeah. When is that?
That's Sunday.
I'm going to go and put your name down. Hang on here. I'm going to go for Eagles by 10.
Okay. I'll do Eagles by 3.
Eagles by what?
3.
3? Okay.
Okay, next is Steelers and Texans.
I'm going to go for Steelers by 10.
Sorry, who did you say?
I'm going for Steelers by 10.
I'm going to say Texans by 3.
By how many points?
3.
3. Okay.
And then Raiders and the Chargers.
I would love for the Raiders to win because that'd help us out a little bit more, but I'm going to go for Chargers by 3.
That's what I was just thinking.
Chargers by 3?
Yep.
Bill.
Okay. Now we have the Cardinals and 49ers.
Okay. Bill and Chad. I'll just put the first letter. We said Bills or who? Cardinals and who?
Cardinals and the 49ers.
49ers. I'm going to go by 3. I went 49ers by 3.
Okay. I'll say Cardinals by. Yeah, Cardinals by 3.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, now we have the Patriots and the Cowboys.
I'm going to go for Cowboys by 3. Cowgirls. I mean, boys. Testing.
You said who are you going through?
Going for the Cowboys by 3.
Yeah, I'm going to say Cowboys by 10.
All right, moving on.
Okay, we got the Chiefs and the Jets, and we already said Chiefs by 10, I believe. And we have the Seahawks and the Giants.
Hold on a second here.
Okay.
You said them by 10. I'm going to go by 10 on that one as well. Seahawks and who?
We got the Seahawks and the Giants.
I'm going for Seahawks by 3.
I think I'm going to go Seahawks by 10.
Okay.
Cool.
Is that all the games?
That's it.
All right. That's cool, man. That's cool. That is cool. So, got our picks in. Sometimes we will do videos, just thoughts on a certain subject, have our own videos, which is good. That gives ourselves a chance to get out there and to speak our mind. And then, we'll have our shows. Again, the Chiefs game is Sunday night, a Sunday night game, prime time. So it'll be in New York.
Yep.
So I look forward to it. Hopefully, I'm not throwing Nerf balls at the TV. I'm going, yes. So,
Yep.
Any final thoughts, Bill?
None at the moment. None at the moment.
You've had a tough week. I can tell you're tired there. I'm tired.
We all have. I mean, it's been stressful, but we're hanging in there like always.
Like always.
Fighting through the crap, keep digging on and keep going and going and going.
I hear that.
It's not going to do any good to give up. It makes it worse.
Right.
So,
anyways, we will have another video out next week. We won't choose a day. We'll see how it goes. And we'll start figuring out how to bring some music into this and get more noticed. So we'll start pushing it a little harder. So subscribe, like, and show some love.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, peace out, people. Go Chiefs. We'll see you on the other side.
That's right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Once again, this is ImWildBill, my buddy Chad. And thanks for joining us here on Chiefs and Royals Chat. And we will see you here in the short. Thanks. Have a great one. Be safe.
Rock and roll.